Hello, my name is Seth Winternight, and this is my first artist video documentary, or ViDoc for short. I'm creating these as a way to come to terms with video making if I want to connect with a wider audience. As well as that, this is another way for me to promote myself as an artist, and give viewers a small insight on what it's like as me, how I think, what's going on, and all the rest of that. As you can see here, this is my studio. Not the grandest, but it works. Scattered drinks, music, paper, materials, junk food. I've actually had to boot my laptop out of the way off the desk, just so I could use its space for doing the artwork. And of course, got my odd bits and bobs. Say hello to Ziggs. He's a video game character from a game called League of Legends. And I've been creating some fan art for this video game. It's my favourite. And I'm hoping to submit it to the showcase. What else have we got going in here? We've got Yorick, another one of those characters. And Caitlin. Because, well, they're both my favourites from that video game anyway. Okay, well, I'm 20 years old. Born and bred in my hometown of Ellesmere Port, England, in the United Kingdom. I am studying media at my local college at the moment, where I will advance on to an art foundation course and possibly, just possibly, get into university, though I still haven't decided on that yet. I hope by the end of all my education that I can make it as a comic book illustrator and digital artist. I started growing to love comic books and drawing since I was 12 years old. I love to draw all kinds of things, and I prefer the pencil and the pen over other methods such as the paintbrush and charcoal. Messy stuff, charcoal. Can't use it to save the life of me. But yeah, I prefer the pencil. I can do pretty much anything with it, really. It completes my needs. Not to make it sound dirty or anything, but yeah. You could say there is also an avid gamer within myself. As mentioned earlier, I play a video game called League of Legends, which is PC and Mac based. Multiplayer online battle. How you doing there, Yorick? Grim? Sad? Yeah, I'll just carry on. Well, guess I could talk about a couple of my plans. Well, I want to connect with the audiences on YouTube because that's a very big potential fan base I could have. And when comes a potential fan base, I get influence, and with that sort of influence I want to be able to create some awesome artwork or connect with more professional artists than myself, or hopefully get to the goals I want to get to, or I aspire to faster. So if for example I had about 10,000 subscribers, that is a pretty big influence that could support my cause, support me, and in my hopes of becoming a comic book illustrator, they may even have some useful sources for me. So that's one example. I also want to get very active and develop my style of art further. I've just been ignoring coloured pencils for the most part and developing on my shading to compensate. Any other plans? What can I think of? Well, hopefully I can get some sort of part-time jobs to help fund my art projects. And make my free blog site on WordPress official, premium, so I can develop it further and make it my own. Make it more my own, pretty much. Basically, I'm using a free blog site from WordPress, which houses all my internet activity. And so, get stuck now. Yeah, I'm using it to house my internet activity, and that ranges from my art to my literature. I do reviews and journalistic projects as well as some of my amateur photography, which is another passion of mine. Although I don't see myself carrying on to be a professional photographer, I would much prefer be a comic book illustrator. Coming off with a t-shirt print design, which is not available with me right now. I have placed it somewhere else for safe storage. Yeah, I'm planning a t-shirt print design that hopefully I can get it printed somewhere. Looking at vistaprint.com, see what they do, if they do t-shirts, but that will probably become later. Obviously you can see I have an overload of paper. This is mostly just for me, because I steal it. So yeah, just to summarise that, I'm designing a t-shirt print as developing my YouTube and video making skills, so I can connect with more people and get a potential fan base, which gives me more influence. That makes it sound pretty cold, kind of. I don't want to just like make my followers sound used. It's just your help and support would help me get to where I want to go, and so I would always show thank you for that. Now let's see what you will be supporting me with. My style of art. Basically, I have two words to describe it: creative, impulsive, or impulsive creative, however you like to say it. Basically, my thought process is I will think of an idea. Say, just this guy for example. And as I'm working on this said artwork, a more developed idea will appear in my head. Say, I've drawn this little hooded head here, and the idea came to me that I would do this particular style of shading to silhouette his face and bring out only a couple of his facial features to show a more dark and grim side. So what I'm trying to say is I'll think of an idea, and while I'm drawing or working on that idea, more ideas will pop up in my head, and it just basically snowballs until the finished project. So I just develop my ideas based off initial ideas, and then I just take it from there. And that's how all my pieces of art work up, starting from a simple concept where extra ideas flood in and influence how it comes out in the end. My favourite tool, of course, is the pencil that you see me using right now, and as well as the pen. Basically, I love using a huge depth of shading to overcompensate for the fact that I don't particularly like colouring very much. Of course, if I want to be a comic book illustrator, I'm going to have to learn, but for now, this works just fine for me. Never in any of my video documentaries or any of my videos am I going to beg my viewers to subscribe. You know where the subscribe button is, you know where the like button is, so you don't need me to tell you or to ask you. If you like my stuff, you can just simply subscribe, simple as that. However, I would just simply ask that if you do like my artwork, if you do like my videos and where you potentially see these going, that you just follow me and support me however and whatever way you can. I do have Facebook under Seth Winternight. Alongside Facebook, I also have Twitter, Seth Winternight. Just starting my YouTube channel under Seth Winternight. No surprise there. Of course, you'll notice that no videos have been uploaded by the time I've recorded. This is because it is relatively new. So I've just been getting everything set up and prepared for my conquest. I also have DeviantArt. Guess what? Under Seth Winternight, the majority of my activity is posted on my blog up on sethwinternight.wordpress.com. Please note, do not mind the shake. This is because my hand is probably fucking aching. And because I am stupid enough to not try a tripod as I swap over my hands. I hope you see great things, as I know I see great things can be developed further and further from where they are right now. Of course, please be patient because I'm quite a noob at making videos. So I thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time. This is Seth Winternight signing out.